Welcome back to Afternoon Live. It's a sweet treat, perfect for a summer celebration. Here to share his recipe for Bakery Style Blueberry Muffins, we welcome back the editor-in-chief of Bake From Scratch, Brian Hart Hoffman. Great to see you.
So happy to be back. Thanks for having me.
I sure wish we could have a taste once again, but it's always nice to see you make these delicious creations. Tell me about this recipe.
So I love blueberry muffins, but I really love them when they're absolutely perfect. And that's what we did with this recipe, was research blueberry muffins and test until we have the perfect one. So I am saying it here. This is the last recipe you'll ever need for blueberry muffins.
This is it. And we love our blueberries here in Oregon. They're so beautiful this time of year. So I'm very excited to see what you have for us.
So two things that make this recipe super unique is A, the way we get the blueberries in, and I'll show you in a second. But we love our blueberries to be nice and juicy, especially when you've got the Oregon blueberries popping off with good flavor. Then we love something you can make ahead. So this recipe is an overnight muffin recipe, and it's ready to go when you wake up in the morning. All you have to do is preheat your oven and pop them in. So two things that make it unique, but everything else is really good and it's super easy too.
Perfection. Let's get started.
All right, so in a large bowl here, I have some all-purpose flour, and I'm just gonna put the normal suspects in of baking powder and salt just to get everything underway and give it a nice whisk, just to get that combined. Then, in another bowl, I already have some sugar, sour cream, good for the flavor there. That sour cream is important. Eggs, melted butter, oil, lemon zest, and lemon juice, along with some vanilla extract. So this is your liquid ingredients for the recipe, already here, ready for the flour. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this and pour it directly in here. You can see how easy this is already. This is a super simple recipe, but then you're gonna take your spatula and just start folding this together. This is loosely mixing, but we're not gonna over mix. The secret to those bakery style muffins is that very tender crumb. So you want to do this very gently. And even if you see some clumps in the mixture, that's okay. It's almost like when you're making pancakes, and it's okay to leave it lumpy. And then even if you see a little bit of the flour here in the bowl, that's not a bad thing either, because we're not done mixing. So you're just going to mix a little bit here until you're almost combined. Now let's talk about the blueberries. I've got two bowls, both with a unique preparation. I have a portion of the blueberries in a small bowl that I have already mashed with a fork. Why would I go ahead and mash them? That's going to give us that blueberry juice all throughout the muffin. So there's first blueberry secret there. The second secret is the remaining blueberries have been tossed in flour. Why would we do that with any fruit? It keeps them suspended in the batter so that they don't sink to the bottom. Of course, we want blueberries throughout the muffin. So you can put your blueberries in with the flour, and then you can get the remaining blueberries in that have been mashed. And then you're just going to bring these together as well by folding them through and getting that blueberry mixture looking really good.
That is looking so divine already.
Well, look, you're already seeing that juicy blueberry like you hope when you bake these. You're like, please let the blueberries pop. Please let the juices get all in that muffin. Well, we did that already by getting half of these, or at least a portion of these, already in that state. Okay, now, how are we gonna get those big bakery-style muffins? Well, let me show you another trick. Here's my muffin pan, and every other well I have filled with water. So I'm gonna do that with the last one here. And this is going to give us a little steam in the oven. It's also gonna conduct heat better in the pan. And then it lets us fill these muffin cups that are the ones without the water in it as full as we can, because we want the muffins baking up over the edge. We want really nice tall domes on these. And the only way to do it is to space them out so that they don't bake into each other on the pan. So you are intentionally going big here.
I love that. You're going to get a nice healthy portion at the end too.
Oh, yeah, we don't need small muffins. If you're in it, you're in it to win it. Then, why stop there? Take some more blueberries. We want these on the top, so press them in. Get blueberries all over the top of the muffins. More is always better when it comes to blueberries and baking, so just press those in. And then a little sugary crunch. So I've got some turbinado or raw sugar, and you just sprinkle that over the top of the muffins before they go into the oven. So now we're really playing with texture here, and it's something everybody's gonna love. And I promise you, when you bake these, you're gonna see why these are the last muffin that you ever need. And then, through the magic of what we're doing here today, I have a tray sitting directly in front of me.
Those are
Now,
perfect.
if you tear this open, you are going to see so many blueberries in the inside of these muffins, and I had to get a bite because it's so good.
Torture, Brian. We're tortured here. Oh, those look so, I mean, you highlighted all the things that you love about a bakery muffin, the blueberries throughout, that sugary crunch on the top. Amazing.
It's perfection. I'll fly to Portland and make them with you next time.
Please do. I hope we'll see you here very soon. Thank you so much. It was great to see you virtually, at least today.
Yes, thanks. Can't wait to be back.
We'll have more information about Bake from Scratch on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.